What's up, y'all? It's Black Star here from representing GamingArcade.com. And you also see me on VFTC. And you'll see me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/blackstar_GA. You'll also see me on my YouTube, which is youtube.com/the Black Star Movement. And here I got what is it, Raw number 6 interview with the one and only ShinyBrentford. So, say what's up, Shiny.
Hey, what's up?
To those who don't know, on Sunday, that's tomorrow, on the 17th of November, we have a Go battle for the ultimate goal on XBL. It's going to be ShinyBrentford versus VFHayato. So, I guess I'll go ahead and get the interview started. It's going to be the same thing. Got a few questions, same question I ask everybody, and whenever you're ready, just answer them however you want, however long you want. So
I'll make sure to be really long and thorough and get as much screen time as possible.
Go ahead, because everybody else has.
Okay.
You saw Tricky and Even Pits was like 30 minutes each.
I'm going to try to beat that. I'll go for an hour.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'll go ahead and get started with the first question. And first question is, how did you get started playing VF and what do you like about it?
Well, I've been playing like fighting games forever. Like the first fighting game I took like seriously was like Soul Calibur 1. And then I started doing tournaments in Soul Calibur 2 back in Georgia, back in the arcades when I was in college, like in between classes or whenever I had time between work. I used to go in there, and it was the whole arcade scene. Like I played Tekken Tag and all these others, but every time you in those games, you get to this point where you realize you're just going to play 3 characters over and over because they're just so good. Because it was a different era. It's not like the internet era now where we're kind of more refined now. Like Marvel 2. Yeah, Marvel 2 is kind of amazing because it evolved because of that, and people found new stuff. But like in Tekken and stuff, after a while, I was just playing Ogre True Ogre the whole time. And then when I played Tekken 5, I was done because I was playing Nina and Steve the whole time because they could do whatever they want. And I'm like, and then like finally my friend went over to me and he's like, if you're really tired of these, broken games, try Virtual Fighter out. It has a weight class system. It has a really good tutorial. So I bought Virtual Fighter 4 Evo and then just started playing it and fell in love. And I was like, oh well, there's a judo fighter, so that's me. And I just went nuts on it, and I'm like, yeah, sorry. And it's funny because like after playing Virtual Fighter 4 and then playing Tekken, when I play Tekken, I feel like I'm playing poor man's VF now. Because in Tekken, all I'm doing is whiff punishing, while in VF, that's a part of the game, but there's more stuff. Like it's like, could I have vanilla ice cream, or do you want vanilla ice cream with a cone with sprinkles with chocolate syrup? I'm gonna go with the loaded one.
Okay, that's pretty apt. But go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, that's when I started playing VF was for Evo, and then 5 Online came out, and that was the only reason I bought a 360.
So that's pretty much the only game you own?
No, I got into shooters after that and other things, MMOs and stuff. But at first, yeah, like all I played was fighting games and like some RPGs on PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me ask about VF4 real quick, because you played Go on VF4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hear he was totally unplayable, not even a finished character. So it's like, what do you think of that character on there?
On there, well, let's be honest. This was me learning the game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you anything compared to what I know now. Like, if I go to VF4, I need to go back and play VF4 in Final Tune or 4 Evo in Final Tune, so I can be like, oh wow, like because I didn't know what I didn't know what I was up against. I just knew that even if he was an unfinished character, I still felt like I had a fighting chance against, unlike Tekken 5 or Tekken 4.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I felt like I could still win the fight. It may have been harder, but I still feel like I can win the fight.
Yeah, because bad matchups in VF, people don't understand, especially Western VF players.
What makes VF balance is, the characters can be broke,
yeah,
but the system, you can use the system to still win.
Exactly. Everybody has an elbow, everybody has a 2P, everybody has, high punches plus.
Everyone has an evade, yeah. Like
as a
the
throw.
attack beats throw, throw beats block, block and evade beats attack. You could use that, and that's the system. You could use that, and there you go.
That is the system. Yeah,
Like,
that's all you need. But okay, so that's pretty cool. Like, and it's funny you mentioned that because like with me and VFI, that's when I really got to start learning the game.
mhm.
Like, I think I got in the room with Tim, and then he had just blown me up because I was like trying to look for the best Sarah. And I
Yeah.
was like all depressed. And I think you were in the party. It was like Tim,
Probably just
when you,
me, Assassin, and Wayne and Tim just cracking up on you, probably.
yeah. That's how I got started learning. But
Well,
VF5 and those when I started.
everyone has to take their beatings. Like last night, who did we get? We gave life. Me and Tony Familia gave Lifeless some beatings, just, and we didn't make fun of them. We're like, dude, everyone took their beatings.
Yeah,
Don't get depressed. Everyone takes it. Think of it as a hazing.
it is. It's where you get shown the ropes, and it's like everybody goes through it. And it's like if you make it
And
through,
he got to see and we made it flashy so he could see some really cool stuff.
yeah. But that's how you see how the game works, And that's when people is like, that's the breaking point when they keep playing the game or where they quit.
Mhm.
So it's like if you can make it through that, it's like you're in there. It's like
Yeah.
you're good. So
You get what you put into it.
pretty much. So okay, so let me get to the next question, and this is kind of what I really want to know. I always want to know. I just never asked. Can you tell us how you got your tag, ShinyBrentford?
This is a really it's a really lame story, but a really funny one because Ice Cold Edge asked me the same question in Dallas. He was the first person to ask, "Why shiny?"
Yeah, it's just
All right,
awkward.
when I bought a 360 for one reason, to play Virtual Fighter, and I got Xbox Live, and I put up there literally lamely, Brentford. Brentford has been taken. Do you want to be shiny or rusty?
Wow.
I guess I'll be shiny. And that's how I got my name. It is the lamest, greatest story ever.
What is with all these Xbox Live name generator names? It's like first Even Pit, now you.
Hey, I took mine to the bank. I'll wear shiny proudly.
Hey, it
I might
works.
go-
So
After this, I might go by Saint Shiny just because of the whole VFTC thing.
yeah. Wow, Saint. Oh.
Yeah, even you're like, oh, please don't.
We gotta run this to the ground. Oh man.
I
Well,
will.
we'll
I
see it
will
all
run
tomorrow.
it to the ground.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear the end of it.
Oh, please. I will gladly take that hit if it means no more snake balls on that site. I will gladly.
Hey, I agree with you. I'm gonna remain like mostly impartial, but at the same time, he kind of had it coming to be banned. So
That's fine. For some legal reason that happened, sure. Whatever. I don't care. I'll be back on Tuesday.
yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so let me get to the next question. How would you describe your personal fighting style? What are your strengths and weaknesses?
I don't want to say it out loud because if I say it, it'll ruin the secret of Shiny.
Man, come on. It's like knowing it and doing something about it are two different things.
If you let me get away with something, I will do it 1,900,000 times. That's what I will tell you. That would be your big hint to breaking down. If you let me do this thing 1,900 times, I will spam 3K 15 times. It wouldn't even be about the fight then. It would be about how many times can I do this move and then laugh at you over mic.
Man, but it's at the same time, like that's how fighting games are supposed to be. A lot of people don't realize that, especially new players. Like, if it works, you do it.
Yeah, if you don't have the knowledge to get around it, use it against them.
Exactly.
They need to do their homework.
Nah, man, I used
And
to be
don't
like,
say anything. That's the secret. Don't just laugh.
yeah,
Just laugh to get them mad. Like, don't say anything if they don't want to. Because you don't know how many times I tried to explain to people, listen, this is what I'm doing. I'm sorry you don't like it. And then like they get mad and get all huffy, and then I'm on the bad games thread for trying. Oh, he's just elitist. I'm like, now I just laugh at their face.
all right. Now let's be real. Is it because they get mad, or is it because they get mad because they feel like you worded them to where they feel like they should be offended? What do you think?
At first,
Or are you just being butthurt?
I have levels of that. At first, I word to them like they're an adult, and then the second time, I talk to them like they're a dum dum. And then the third time, and even then, I don't do that anymore. Now I just laugh. I just laugh. Like, get mad. I don't care. I'm just gonna. I'm sorry you don't know how to get around this move. I'm sorry you're box stepping, and I'm timing a 3K.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna feel bad for you.
Nah,
No offense. Jacko understands. Me and Jacko laugh all day with each other when we're on mic. Like, like he understands. That's why I love him.
y'all are like, I don't know, for lack of a better term, peas of the same pod pretty much. It's like y'all are like,
Dude, anytime I see a swole black dude in a Sailor Moon t-shirt, there's no way you could not love him.
yo, that Sailor Moon T-shirt, yo,
He's
and
wearing a Sailor Moon t-shirt, like posing for pictures of him, like Splash Mountaining Hayato.
I was just about to
That's
ask.
awesome.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah,
Like that's the guy I can hang out with.
yeah. Okay, that was a pretty boss picture too. So I need to find it so I can put it up.
Did
So
Hayato lose a bet? Like, what happened?
yeah, I might try to find it or ask him about it. See if I can put it up later. But we'll see. But yeah. Okay. So let me get to the next question. And this is probably an obvious answer, knowing you. How do you think the set will go? It's like, what do you think? Yeah. Just in your opinion, how do you think the set will play out?
The only reason I'm even going to answer that question is because I'm trying to take as much time as possible to beat Evan Pitt and Tricky over the interview talks.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm going to murder him. There's no.
No, what was that? What was that? You gotta speak up.
I'm going to murder him. I am going to show. Can you hear me?
Put the mic up close to your mouth, man. We want the world to hear it.
I'm sorry. I am going to murder him. I am going to. It's go, man. I can't show mercy. I can't look weak.
Just
nothing against Hayato. He's my boy. Go Army forever, you know. But he wanted a match. I'm not gonna show mercy or give him kid gloves. I'm just gonna murder him, and that's that.
Okay, so it's just point blank. Period. It's gonna be a straight run through shutout.
If he get, you know what? If he gets one win, I would be disappointed in my performance.
Whoa.
I will say that I would be disappointed.
Yo, you heard it here first. It's like 10-0. That's what we're gonna be looking for.
Yep. And if you get that one win, if he gets that one win, please in the boxes or the chat, troll me all day. I don't care. Right here, you could just troll the mess out of me.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, go for it. Jacko will. Everyone else will. Yeah, everyone else will join in. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I hate to see that shout box on Monday. That's all I gotta say. But okay. All right, next question. What does this set mean to you? You think it is a grudge match or something else, or?
I think of it as a whippersnapper trying to get some glory. That's what I think of it as.
Oh, you trying to take the crown? Is that what it is?
It's always New York coming after me. You notice none of these other states come after me. It's always New York. But you know, when you're high level like me, I guess that's what happens.
Yeah, man. To those who don't know, Shiny had a first 10 last year with one of the best players in New York, SDS Overfiend, and that was like one of the most infamous like first 10s.
I want blood, by the way, for that. He won't. I don't think he'll face me. He says he will, but every time Shag brings up, he says he will, and Shag's like, "Well, I'll put money on it," and then we're both like, "Yes," and then all of a sudden they're quiet.
It's like, what is the deal? It's like SDS is like a phantom. He's like in and out. Like I want to see that.
I think he's living off that one moment. Let's look at him in tournaments. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, next question. All right. Is there anything for the loser, any punishment or anything of the sort?
Punishment? Let's see. What can I do as a punishment? Let me think. I guess forever Hayato must call me Saint Shiny. I think that would be a really good one.
Saint Shiny and bow down to the man with the power.
The Go Master.
Okay, so just as a quick little verb to people who don't know, where did the name Saint Shiny come from?
Oh, really?
Just,
You know, everyone knows why. It's because of what happened recently on VFDC, where I got banned for a week for that your band match.
oh yeah,
Like, everyone knew it was a troll. Like, okay, well, 5 people knew it was a troll. It was you, me, Shag, and I think Tim knew.
maybe Tim.
And Tim just didn't care, to be honest. But anyway, it was my little hype match, and they're like, "Well, you broke the rules." I'm like, "Well, it just says you broke rules." I'm like, "Well, what? They haven't even talked to me yet. Like, what rules did I break? You could say I broke the rules, but I'd like to know what rules I broke." It was a knee-jerk reaction to Shag actually banning Snake Boss, is what it was, I think. But anyway, I'll be back on Tuesday. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But it was kind of like it was really secretive and really silly.
yeah. It's
Like
kind of
Akai,
silly.
it's just Akai being Akai. Everyone knows it. Everyone's like, yeah, whatever. This is stupid.
Yeah. Well, you
But
will be back, and that's good.
and
So
here's another thing about that match. How come no one gave X Zesty any props for that match? He didn't know that it wasn't really a your band match. He was out for blood.
yeah, he was.
I
Yeah,
didn't let him in on it because he was actually he thought it was on the line.
he was
and he did it, and
honestly
he
putting his
performed.
VFDC account on the line to get Snake Boss off the boards. I gotta give him props for that. 'Cause
Yeah,
everybody else
everyone
was
give
scared to
him
do
an
it.
applaud. Like, really, he didn't get any props. Like, and Snake Boss wasn't supposed to be banned, but at the same time, when he got banned, everyone was like, "Good riddance." And you notice
Exactly.
no one questioned Snake Boss getting banned.
Nope.
And I hope you know what, if Snake Boss is banned for like, because he never did anything good. All he did was talk smack, and he was just a troll that cheated and pulled and did all online tactics. And that match proved it.
Yeah.
And then if he's gone forever and for some legal reasons, well, Shiny said grape too many times, so Grape Man was made. So we got to ban him too. I guess we'll ban him for a week. You know what? Fine. Whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, Unicorn's pressing the question. I was reading like, yeah, Unicorn, keep pressing the question. And then like a guy's like, well, he broke the rules. And I'm like, what rules? You could copy and paste the rules all you want. Put a number down. We'll treat it like a Chinese restaurant. You know,
Yeah.
that rule. Okay.
Well,
But no, I didn't break any rules. I don't cuss. I don't say any racial slurs. All I did was like, listen, you're stupid. Stop talking and train for your match. Everyone said that.
man. Well, yeah. Pretty much just like you said, everyone was like on the same tip. It was
Yeah,
like,
no one complained when Snake got about banned, but then everyone's like, why is Shiny banned? Why?
So we
They're
all
being
know you took
secret
the
of
fall and was
Illuminati.
pretty much the
And
martyr,
you know
right?
what's weird? Like on Facebook, Plague, like, so why are you banned? I'm like, you're the mod. You tell me.
Plague asked you that.
Yeah.
Why are you, what's all this band business about? I'm like,
I don't know. You tell me. You're a mod. That's all I can say. I'm like, Akai said you broke the rules. What rules? I would like to know these rules so I won't break them.
Well,
everyone knows the rules. I am Akai. Everyone knows the rules. Here, I'll copy and paste the rules. Those are the rules.
Okay, I'm not going to go through your Xbox Live agreement thing. Just tell me what rule I broke.
You broke rules on the shout box.
No, I didn't. You're just saying stuff.
yo, these voices.
That's my Akai voice in my head.
It sounds
Actually,
kind
my
of
Akai voice is probably Quagmire.
Wow.
Well, you broke these rules, and that's not good.
Yo, at least you didn't say giggity.
No, I'm not gonna say giggity. That's copyrighted like Raw.
Okay, all right. So now everybody knows, like without a doubt, where the name Saint Shiny came from. He went down like a martyr, apparently. So
That's where yeah, I'm like, fine, I'll take this ban hit and be a martyr because that's what it is. It was so knee-jerk and so quick. You could even tell. And look how fast when Unicorn started probing, like look how fast all the mods were like,
Hey, calm down, guys.
yeah, they kind of swarmed in.
Hey, we can't do that.
and then like all the Euro players got all scared. And then Yomi with his white knight picket sign, I love mods.
like, Okay. Let me get on to the next question. We keep laughing. All right. Any advice for any? Yeah, because you pretty much been a Go main, exclusive main, right? Since four, more or
It's not
less.
hard to be the top Go player. It's like, okay, here's how you become the second best Go player. You go to character select, you pick Go. There you go. You're now the second best Go player in America. Congratulations.
Wow, number two.
Number two,
So
right
where's
there.
Hayato?
Where's Hayato? I guess Hayato can be. I don't know.
Dang.
I can't give Hayato any respect right now because I'm preparing myself for the match.
Yo, man, you ain't even on the list, man. That's messed
No,
up, man. You better
I'm
show him
not
the
gonna.
deal
I'm not
tomorrow.
gonna. I'm not gonna be mean to Hayato. Not too mean, but I'm in fight mode, so I'm like no respect for Hayato right now.
That's what's
After
up.
the match, I'll give him respect, but
Okay, so pretty much as a Go exclusive player, there's a lot of people who are interested in playing Go. So you have any advice for those like trying to pick them up?
best of luck. He's not as easy as I make him look like.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not that easy.
It's
He's
not
not as
just
easy as
3 PP?
everyone. When GT goes, listen, Go's not that easy. After listening to Joho Chief cry about Go, and I've been in that talk with Joho, and when he wouldn't listen to me until GT's like, listen, Go's a lot harder than he looks.
yeah.
He's not as mashy. It's just when Go guesses right, you need to get that damage.
He's very simple, but
He
I don't
is.
think he's easy.
Go is VF5 Jeffrey. I think Cruz went on to this. Like, Go and Jeffrey, like, switch spots. Now Jeffrey's a very technical character.
Yeah,
And Go is
yeah.
just dumb damage with Sabaki's to back it up.
I never looked at it like that, but that makes sense actually.
Yeah. No, I got a cold. But
Yeah, so he's not 3 KP and 3 PP and just
he's-
throw his Kami
he's-
out.
He's not unless you don't know how to do it. Like, Eileen isn't just 9K.
No, you
No,
know
he
9K is really good.
It
No.
is, but he's not that. She's not that.
Nah. Yeah. Okay, so that about covers it. You got anything else?
Actually, I got one little thing. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think that a question that you should be asking is, what does it take to get respect in the scene?
That's a good question. I never thought to ask that actually. So
Because
okay,
no one,
go ahead.
everyone. I always send you whenever I send you this is the first time. Usually when you do the interview, I just send you like a couple of fluffer questions or whatever the questions like that I asked the shoutbox. Well, what would be a good question to ask this guy?
Yeah, that's actually a
This is
good
the
question.
first
though.
time. This is the first time I didn't do that because it's me, but
Yeah.
I can't ask myself questions. But honestly, a thing this community lacks is how to become a respected player over becoming a good player. We all know who the good players are: GT, Denkai, Rodney, Adam, Yuki. I can name names all day, and we all know it. And the shout box will, gush with their fanboyism. But to become a respected player, at least in my eyes, is to go to offline events. That's
Yes.
all you need for me to respect you. Like, let's look at Goku Nudan, for instance. Goku Nudan. Oh, troll. He's a terrible online. He is a terrible sport. He's an awful player. But you know what? I do respect him for this one thing. He goes to tourneys. He was at Final Round. He was at Sega Cup. He goes to New York tourneys. He was at NEC. And while he gets bodied, he's at least quiet in person, and like his online persona can just I hope he could just take that persona and like hit it with a shovel and bury it.
Well, he had a ninja mask and the sword.
He could have he could be so respected if he was just a good sport. Like Shadowloo does the same thing. While not the best player in the world, he goes to events and he goes to tourneys, and he's a good sport. He's a good sport and a good guy, and you can't hate the guy. Plus, he looks like Holla 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 from Dave Chappelle. So
Wow.
he's he looks like his son. So he's awesome.
Wow, but actually, he kind of does look like.
Yeah, and you know what? He's an awesome dude. He's a good sport, and that's where he deserves some respect because he goes out. He goes out more than most of these online shoutbox warriors. Like Lib is finally got. I've been joking on Libertine forever because he's an online warrior that sits in that shout box all day. And I'm like, Lib, you live in New Jersey. You live literally, I think, an hour to 2 hours away.
It's like an
some
hour.
of the best competition in America.
Yeah.
And you just now started to show up because I called you out. You know, good for you for showing up now. And you bodied them from what I hear, so you made a good show.
He did.
Know, good for you. And I think, and I'm happy you're starting to see that now.
Yeah, I think he. It's just like okay.
Now, Lib's starting to get respect in my eyes because he's going.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no excuse.
That's true.
It's just come on, guys. Like, go to events. If you're a state away and it's a tourney, if you really love this game, show up. Sega said they will help as much as the fans will let them help. If the fans don't show up to anything, Sega's not going to help you.
There's nothing they could do then. They did all they could.
There's nothing they can do. They made Sega Cup. They made Sega Cup Europe. You have to. Their plan was to let us promote the game. This isn't, Super Vortex, No Damage Fighter, Big Stage 4. This is VF, It's hard. I watched when I tried to get a Marvel player to play VF5, I watched him an hour and a half try to do Akira's quarter circle motion. I'm like, you play Capcom games, really? His name
hour and a half?
His name is This Game's Broken, by the way, if you want to go to his YouTube page and troll him, please.
Really? That's his name?
Oh, yeah, I'll call that guy out.
Heck no. Okay, you know what? You bring a good point because the thing about 3D fighters, with the exception of Tekken, is like we all had the same problem. Whether it's Soul Calibur, DOA, because I play both those games, especially Soul Calibur. And it's like we're just an online-centric community, at least in the West. So it's like we all have the same problems. Like people don't want to come out and want to support the game, and they're just comfortable in their armchair, hooked up to the internet, wireless, and just
especially PSN where you can't count anything.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta, if you want to like boost the community, if you want to make this game bigger, if you want to have more tournaments, if you want more tournaments with more money, if you want more events like Capcom games have, it's like that's what you gotta do. You gotta go see each other. You gotta go to the tournament. You gotta travel, and that's where the real competition is. You want to play real VF, you want to play real any game, you gotta go offline and play. So it's like, you bring an interesting point. So
yeah. Go to final round. Bump, bump, nudge,
oh,
nudge.
Yeah,
wink,
final round.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Black Star.
I think it's March 14th. We're going to have a VF side tournament there. So I'm going to be running it.
Isn't New York having a really big tournament too? Like New York's having the 30th? Aren't they having like a big tourney thing?
I think it's January 14th or something like that. It's like right after my birthday.
I'll plug that.
Yeah, it's what it is what's it called? Battle for the North, I think. Defend the North. Defend the North. It's it's New York City's first major, and like they're trying really hard to get VF as a main game right now. So it's like if you go in and pre-register, if they get enough entrants, they're gonna register as a main game on the stage and everything with prize money on it.
Go up, Libertine, Joho, Rare, Shadow. I'm trying to think of names that are up there that are close.
Oh yeah, Shag.
Jacko
and them coming out.
Flash, like, come on, guys, show up.
Oh yeah, Blackula's over there in the VA area.
Blackula,
he might show up. Like, there's a bunch of players.
Should get some revenge on Lib. Like, okay, that was PSN. It doesn't count.
It doesn't matter, So it's like, a loss is a loss. So it's a good way to. Offline. Yeah, so it's a good way to sell it. Who's the best Brad actually?
$20 on the line, or we can do chicken wings and stuff. Like, this is a gentleman's game.
Yeah, like them. What was it? It was like a ribs and chicken. It was like they had the real ribs and chicken money matches in New York. Man, those were like real hype. And the dishes that they win is like real good too.
Actually, no, their match is good, but a way you could make it interesting, just so it would promote blowouts, is for each win in the first to 10, you owe a wing to the other person. So one person will get 10 wings, and one person might get like 5 wings.
Nah,
making a 50-cent wing. Yeah, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's a dumb idea.
It's the winner take all, man. You got to play the 40 wings.
Right.
You're
right.
Like, enjoying it in front of their enemy.
It's I was thinking about it when I said, I'm like, that's a dumb idea.
It's a nice thought, but nope. Nah, I gotta be competitive.
It's stupid. You're right.
Okay, so you know,
We're on the minute mark because I can keep talking.
yeah. Oh, what do you have anything to say for go ahead and
Anything to say?
yeah. Like the last question. The last question pretty good actually.
I think that was my big last thing was like how I think who the people I think should be respected over the good players. Like the good players show up the tournaments like they do. So that's why they keep performing. So they deserve what they get.
They do. And that's really how you learn how to play the game, playing offline. So
yeah, that's how you learn. Like online's cute and all, but you're gonna develop terrible habits on PSN especially.
Yeah.
Like,
so long story
that
short,
fight between you and Kamayas, I'm like, why did you even agree to that fight? Canada versus Georgia.
we're not gonna bring that up. We're not gonna bring that up.
Connection.
We're not gonna bring that up.
If I was Kamayas, I would have just done knee because I'm like, wow, look, my knee's completely safe. I could take half your life without any consequences for my actions. While you're like, Sarah, like, I hope I get this counter hit with leg.
Man,
like
that was pretty bad. Like the match, 7-1. That was pretty bad, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, even when at least Kamayas was like, yeah, it's stupid. It was a terrible match. Like, you both were like, yeah, we learned our lesson.
Yeah, but
no one was there for that match. Everyone was there for the other match.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. There was a lot of people waiting for that match. I know that for sure. So, and then so if you want to support the scene, just come out to offline tournaments. We got a few coming up soon. So go to Defending North or New York. I think that's January 14th.
If you live like a state away, once a month, have a gathering somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. Them
Find
offline
a place
gatherings.
Everyone can agree on one of those little state threads, and then like have a little once a month tournament.
Yeah.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, and that'll get people attracted and like, hype to play the game.
We're about to enter one of those fighting game dark ages, which is always great because look at what the Capcom community is stuck with. I'm all about this fighting game dark age. I'm like, yeah, Final Showdown's kind of dumb down VF, but it's still better than what else is out there. It's still better than Marvel or Street Fighter 4.
It's still like the best fighting game of this generation. I don't know, it's debatable between that and Vanilla. So to me, it's like it's nothing really better.
Tekken Tag 2, like I can listen to the high level Tekken players complain about Tekken Tag 2 all day. Injustice, 5 characters. Enjoy your Evo. The end of Evo was like watching a golf tournament. Like the applaud was like this.
Yeah,
good game, sir. Good game, sir. That was a great Green Lantern you did there. Yes, cheerio.
I-Beam Grand Finals.
I-Beam Grand Finals, yeah.
Ice Breath.
I get it, he's Superman, but still, you could...
Pretty much.
Joker took a pill.
Pretty much. Alright, so last thing. You got any time? This your time for shoutouts if you got any. So, you got...
Shoutouts? I don't shout out anyone. I don't shout out Dallas. I don't shout out anyone.
Wow.
I just play for me.
We on the Dolo. We just represent us.
Yep. No. Sorry.
Hey, that's cool too. That's what's up.
Yeah,
so
who do I have to shout out? I mean, really.
Hey, that's cool. We're good. That'll work. So, I guess I'll end it right here. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having a little chat.
Yeah. So, be sure to watch Raw tomorrow. We got the Ultimate Goal Battle for, on XBL with featuring ShinyBrentford versus VFHayato. So, tune in. It's going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. It's November 17th, 2013. So, check it out.
Yeah.
And, all right, that's it. So, I'll holler at you later. Peace.